position and check that.
Okay. Businesses face continual change and must constantly adapt to survive and prosper. To do this, they need graduate staff who can think critically, communicate effectively, analyse information, and solve problems. Graduates with these competencies can come from any discipline, not just from business studies, and psychology graduates in particular have a strong grounding in these faculties. A student who has learned how to critically evaluate can do well in any job and approach any subject without fear. True employability for psychology graduates relies on demonstrating these skills. During my psychology degree, I did some work-based learning with a large manufacturing company in the Midlands. I had the opportunity to experience work in a range of different departments, but I spent most of my time as a marketing assistant. I had input into product design at the planning stage, and I collected sales data as well as commissioned research into what customers wanted. I could see that my familiarity with interpreting research, with writing essays and research reports, and my strong communication skills were all hugely relevant, and I enjoyed learning how I could adapt them to a business environment. Here's what psychology student Joanne Walsh has to say about her placement at the Walt Disney Company.
Learning and development, you don't need to have a great understanding before you start here, but you guarantee to pick up a lot over the year. We supply the managers and above with their leadership development courses, and then a few skills courses that are aimed just at senior manager and above. Together we organise all the courses, so in a sense it's more like an events organising placement. You still learn a lot about HR being surrounded by the HR team. One of my projects, one of my objectives at the start of the year was to redo all the evaluation work. And within the psychology degree, I learned a lot about the evaluation methods which we need to apply in psychology. And I was able to bring that skill, that specific skill, and apply that within my position.
And put like a title on the actual main page. Okay.
There are two very simple requirements of a psychology graduate: to make an impact and to make a difference. Though we have a different education to business graduates, our abilities and expertise allow us to contribute to a company in new and different ways. Whatever the business, whatever the sector, a psychology graduate can turn their know-how into can-do.
At the end of the day, it's about the competencies you have and how confident you are in the role and the personal skills you have. Somebody with a psychology degree is just as valuable as anybody who studied a business degree once they've got through the door. A psychology graduate would actually bring a different set of skills to the role, and therefore would probably have a different perspective on the role. And I think large organisations might actually find this certain applicant quite intriguing. They might actually be interested in bringing this new, fresh set of eyes to the role, which would have a totally different perspective on the role. I fully believe that the psychology degree plus the business experience combined together will fuel my career when I leave university, wanting to do a master's degree in business psychology. It's just a perfect combination.
So there you have it. A psychology degree is the gateway to not just being a psychologist, but also to the world of business, retail, industry, commerce, indeed any sector where our unique skills and abilities are appreciated and valued. In fact, when you aim for psychology, you are able to target the world.